Amherst Island, the jewel of Lake Ontario. Lying just west of Kingston, Amherst is a small island with an area of just 70 square kilometers. Regular ferry service links the island to the village of Millhaven on the mainland. Home to some 400 residents, the island's population swells to over 1,000 in the summer. While in some ways Amherst Island may seem quaint, a step back in time perhaps, it is also a thriving modern community. Young families come here because it's a wonderful place to raise children. Retirees enjoy the quiet lifestyle and the strong sense of community. Artists and artisans are welcomed and celebrated. The island is steeped in history, where the past is still visible and embraced. Once the ancestral home of the Onondaga Nation, the first European settlers were United Empire Loyalists, followed by the Irish a few decades later. The Irish heritage can be seen in the island's dry stone walls. Recognized by the Ontario Heritage Trust for excellence in conservation, Amherst Island has the largest known concentration of historic Irish dry stone walls in Canada. These walls serve as inspiration to artisans who come here to study and learn dry stone techniques. Other visitors come to the island with cameras and binoculars, ready to spot a snowy owl or any of the hundreds of other birds that make Amherst a stop in their north-south migrations. Amherst Island also provides a welcoming habitat for such at-risk species as the little brown bat and the Blandings turtle. Sadly, Amherst Island itself is also at risk. The island has been listed as one of the top 10 endangered places in Canada. The latest threat to this idyllic community? Industrial wind turbines. Without sufficient consultation, the Ontario government has approved the construction of industrial wind turbines on Amherst Island. 26 enormous turbines will blanket the island, each one rising to a height of 150 meters, the same height as Toronto's TD Waterhouse Tower, with blades longer than a Boeing 747. And the infrastructure that will support the construction of this massive project? A cement batch plant just 500 meters from the elementary school. 1,800 loads of cement, traveling dirt roads during the 2-year construction process. The non-stop traffic of heavy trucks rumbling past the delicate dry stone walls, threatening the nesting sites of the Blandings turtle. And barges, loaded with enormous turbine parts and hazardous materials, crossing the path of the ferry during the most dangerous months of the year. Once operational, the Amherst Island project will be a wall of towers with enormous blades cutting through migration paths and threatening not only birds but other precious wildlife. And peer-reviewed studies have conclusively determined that noise and shadow flicker from wind turbines can cause headaches, tinnitus, and sleep interruption. Life on Amherst Island will never be the same. The jewel of Lake Ontario will be lost. But this isn't an inevitable ending. Over the past decade, the island's 400 residents have raised over $300,000 to fight a soulless power company and their own provincial government. The people of Amherst Island need your help. It's not too late to stop the wind turbines and save Amherst Island. How can you help? Donate to the APAI Legal Defense Fund. Write to the Premier and share this video.